Hey guys, welcome back to that 1870s homestead. My name's Rachel.
I am Todd, and we woke up.
We're actually not at the homestead though, we're at the cabin.
Yeah, welcome back to the cabin. We woke up this morning, absolute beautiful.
It is stunning.
Beautiful snow. It snowed about 1.5 inches last night. It's probably all gonna melt today. It's getting down to like 42 degrees or something today. But today is an exciting day. We have spent the last 4 years or 5 years trying to clean our land. If you look over here to the side, this land was pretty much unmanaged for quite a long time. The pine trees became...
Go ahead, you can go get them.
Our grandbaby's here with us this weekend. He's gonna go chase the dogs. The land was pretty much unmanaged for quite a long time. The pine trees became way too numerous. They started dying, and there's so many dead ones that we cannot manage it.
Yep.
We started with hand saws, trying to cut them, burn them.
You're gonna try to climb the mountain.
That was pretty ineffective. And he's trying to climb all the hills. So we quickly realized that trying to do all of this by hand was not going to be effective. I mean, look at behind me here. All nothing but dead pines laying on the ground. We invested in a wood chipper. We thought it was going to be awesome. We filmed a video about it. We hauled it up here to the cabin, and it was ineffective. It was perfectly fine for somebody who lives on a small piece of land in a city and you got a couple branches you need to trim. Not for managing a forest. We have about 10 acres of land here. Not effective. Today is an exciting day because we got a lead from one of you on a gentleman who has a forestry mulcher. He doesn't own it, he's renting it, and he's gonna come here to our land today and try to clean this up for us and try to get as much of it done as he can. So we're really excited about it. He says it's going to look dramatically different. Let me take you guys again and show you kind of what we're up against here. So like dead pine tree, just this whole section completely filled with dead pine trees. So he should be here in about half an hour. I'm gonna meet him down the trail a ways so that I can guide him back here. He was here once before, but it was in the middle of the dark and it was pouring down rain. So I know he's not gonna know his way. And we will take you along with us and him on our day today and show you guys.
Sorry, I'm totally entertaining the grandkid, but I'm so excited. I just wanted to get my 2 cents in. It's fun to get out here this morning and see the before so that I remember just right fresh in my memory and can truly appreciate the after. So 2 days, 8 hours. Overall, I'm pretty impressed. I said, it's true what they say, not being able to see the forest through the trees, and now we can see our forest.
Absolutely. I was very impressed by that machine when you compare what the machine can do to what we could do.
Yes.
We were talking this morning, like, how long do you think it would have taken us to do this by hand with hand saws, cutting and burning all of that stuff?
You found it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll show you a little bit here on the ground from where we're standing, and then we'll add in some aerial views as we go. It looks a lot different, and I feel a little bit lost for words because it literally looks like a different forest. I feel like I'm somewhere different. I feel like I'm in a park setting instead of a forest now, which is a little weird and a little overwhelming at first, but I think it's going to be amazing. We have a lot of cleanup to do still. If you see a lot of these big logs, so you see that log there, that log there, there's more, they're scattered all through. What those are, those were purposely left behind because they were oak, which means they're firewood and they're not rotten. So he found all of the oak logs that were on the ground. He tried to grind them, see if they were rotten. If they weren't, he left them for us. So we need to, in the spring, probably we're gonna bring our four-wheeler back with our chains, and we're gonna pull all these logs out for firewood. And then there is tons of standing dead oak as well. So we're gonna be set on firewood for years and years to come, I think. He was able to get basically from our driveway one whole side of our property done, and then the front corner of the other side of the driveway, which was more than what we expected and more than what he expected. It went really fast because he was basically grinding up dead pine trees. So ultimately, if you have land that needs to be cleared, it needs to be managed, finding somebody who either has a forestry mulcher and they can come to your property and do it for you, or they're going to rent one, bring it to your property and use it for you. Or maybe you know how to use one of these yourselves and you know how to drive a Bobcat and operate that equipment. You can make very, very, very quick work of a very, very big project. So it's not cheap though. It was expensive. We paid a couple $1,000s for 8 hours of machine time. That also is probably going to include drive time, delivery. You know, there's going to be some extra things factored in there, but if you rent it yourself and you have a trailer, that stuff really won't be a factor. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for spring to come and get back up here and finish this cleanup process, harvest all them logs. Maybe I'll bring my harrow up here and we'll drag that through the woods, try to level some things out. It's looking awesome. I personally have some big plans for the cabin this year. And hopefully we can bring you guys along with us for all of those if they do come to fruition. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.